Yo, what is up guys? Loki here, back at it again with another YouTube video. Today we're going over the Pridwin tier list for WutheringWaves. I got AJ and Snowy here with me today.
Hello.
So first off, how have you guys been enjoying WutheringWaves?
Dude, the game is good.
It's one of the best games, one of the best gacha games I've played.
Better than Genshin or what?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Genshin can never?
Genshin can never, for sure.
Okay, let's see. So first, I want to read the criteria. So all characters are assumed to have been be utilized in their best three-man team, play with optimal rotations without mistakes, using their best Echo main sets and correct energy regen values. Gold rarity, Echo's main stats, best in slot. Okay, so best of the best. So main DPS characters. First role, main DPS characters focus on being your sole damage dealers, and the rest of your team is built to synergize with them and make them stronger. So hyper carry, basically. Stacking Echo set bonuses, characters kits and outros, deepen bonuses. And I'm assuming deepen is just like a res pin, basically. I think deepen's just like a res pin. Main DPS character generally aims to spend around 14 to 15 seconds on the field to consume all the team's buffs. Okay. Character rotation difficulty, potential for making mistakes, character damage with their best possible team, on-field flexibility and durability. Can they easily dodge during a combo? Will they die in one hit? Character ability to deal with all damage types, single target, cleave, and AoE. The one hit thing just cracks me up because, like, if you've done hologram fights, oh my god, bro. You get one hit, dude. It's so stupid. Hybrid characters. Oh yeah, if they're a bit like just a little bit over your level, you just get one shot. Crazy.
That's
Hybrid characters directly support your main damage dealer, often with incredibly synergistic kits, specialized outro buffs like deepen. So that's arena. Okay, so hybrids are just like your supports, basic, or no? So hybrids are. So they have the synergistic
almost
kits.
like
Supports
buffers.
Are support characters have the capability to provide benefit to the team regardless of the order in which they are switched in. Supposed to not conflict with the majority of hybrid characters' outros. Okay, I gotcha. That's good they have that discrepancy. Okay, cool. Let's just get into it. So first off, you want to start with main DPS? This is a very short tier list. It's gonna be a quick video. All right, so at the top, the general himself, Gian.
our guy. Dude,
At S0.
Nothing much. Yeah, nothing much to say. Just incredible damage, incredible ad control, AoE. It's just.
Bro, this man throws enemies around with his dragon. Pause. It is crazy. Like he is nuts. For like a 1.0 character, he's insane. Like people were saying like he's a 1.0 character, I'm gonna skip him, like he's probably gonna get power creep soon, but like I don't think that applies for this game. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't think it's gonna have a power creep in a very long time. There's to top that, you're gonna need a character with more AoE damage, more single target damage, and just better everything, and it's gonna be very hard to top
another
that
thing about Gian is like he's so easy to parry enemies with when you're inside of his ult, just because you could just like face roll the enemy and just like spam what's considered as a heavy attack inside of his ult and just get free parries off. Like he's nuts. He's good in AoE, he's good in single target. Such a flexible character. Yeah, T0 100%.
Yeah.
Moving down to Calcharo.
You guys both have Calcharo, right?
We both have Calcharo, yes.
I don't have Calcharo, so I can't speak on him.
So in the change logs, it says he was nerfed from the beta. So it does say he was nerfed. between CB22 and 1.0. So Calcharo and Encore were both nerfed. May have noted large. Okay. Yeah, so they took that into account. So maybe pre-nerf, he probably would have been T0. I don't know what they nerfed about him. I haven't seen the patch notes or anything, but he's still really, really good. He's really fun. I think it was like Vulcan that said something about like it's hard to make use of his ult like damage windows, but it's pretty simple. Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe like a skill issue. You literally just ult with him and you just spam basic attacks until his like enhanced charge attack comes out, and you can get it off twice as long as you don't dodge, but otherwise you won't have enough time. But he's nuts. He has insane damage. What do you think, Snowy?
Another thing people might be getting wrong with him is using his ability while in ult. So you just want a basic attack. Useless.
Yeah, you just want a basic attack, and then like the end of it is the big source of the damage. And you can get off 2 inside of his ult. And then he also has that intro after his ult where he does like the big slash. That's really, really good. He's a really fun character. He's flashy. Walmart Temu Sephiroth. I like this character a lot. I like him a lot. So I would say T0.5. He would be like just slightly under Jian. Moving on to Encore.
Dude, Encore is like, I think she's like one of the few characters that no one really talks about who's like really cracked.
I think she's cracked. I played her in the story.
Yeah, she's very strong.
Yeah, she was pretty fun to play in the story. The only downside I could see would be, what do you call the sound meter at the bottom? What's the name of that? Is that called resonance? I think it's called resonance. I believe so. When that's charged and you use her like heavy attack or whatever, she like stands there until like a thing comes down, but she has like she gets like, I think it's like 60% damage resistance while that's being cast. That's the only downside I could see, where like maybe you're doing like a hologram boss fight where your 60% damage resistance means nothing. That's the only downside I could see, but she's really, really fun. I think she deserves to be like 0.5.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think if you do the swap tech where when she's in that animation, you can actually swap out of her, swap to a different character, and then swap back in, so you take 0 damage basically with her. Then you can just continue her on-field play.
Does the thing still come down though?
Yeah, it will still come down. It finishes the animation. Yeah.
So what do? You just cast it and then just swap, or is there something else you have to do?
Yeah, so you like cast it. Say if you were to use like Encore and then like Varina, you would cast it, and like while it's doing the cast animation, you would switch to like Varina, use like her like, I don't know, skill or something like that, and then switch back to Encore right before it finishes, and it'll still do the full damage.
Oh, okay. So that's no problem then. Did they mention that? I don't know if they mentioned that. I
don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they do, but that's cool. So yeah, I mean, I think she does deserve to be in T0.5. Moving on to my girl. Oh, Dodged. And that's at S0. I have one consolation for her. I do want another one because I believe she gets like even more damage from her skill at S2. I've been using her non-stop. Until I got E1 or S1 Jian, I'd literally just use her for everything. She's so fun to me.
Yeah, the like the high risk, high reward aspect of her kit is super fun.
Yeah. Her damage is very, very, very good. I recently just started I'm at the point where I can farm 5-star echoes. And I have really good stats on her now, and like she is hitting like a truck. And that's without a 5-star weapon. I have like a purple 4-star weapon that's at like level 40 or something. Eventually we're gonna get a free 5-star weapon once we hit 35, or is it 35? It's 35 or 45?
It's 45.
Yeah, it's 45. We get a free 5-star weapon. So if you're a Danjin main, the sword with crit, I think it's crit. Yeah, it has crit rate on it. That's a great weapon for her. It's an incredible weapon for her. I would definitely
It's
recommend
gonna be
that.
So correct.
Yeah, once I get that, oh, it's over. It's literally over. And that's literally what I tried to do earlier.
Yeah.
I tried to pull another one of her, and I ended up getting Jian at 12. Constellation at 12. I was like, bro. I hope that doesn't screw me over for Yinlin, but we'll see. So Chixia, actually have her like S. This is S0. I think T2 is fine for her at S0. She does get better with Eidolons, constellations, whatever you want to call them. Especially her last one, which is like a team-wide damage bonus. That one's really good. But at S0, T2, that's fair. It's just really funny that next to her at S0. Next to her,
I feel like
we got little Lingyang here.
It's crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
I only played with Lingyang in the story during that quest. Their gameplay seemed, I actually was having fun using that
It's really
character.
fun.
Yeah, they can like juggle enemies, and I don't know. Maybe they kind of suffer against like bosses. I'm not really sure. I'm sure someone else can speak on that.
exactly what I was gonna say.
But yeah, but against like groups of enemies, you kind of just like handle them. But
Yeah.
If you want to just run around, collect echoes, just to level up your bank, it's definitely fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely
yeah,
Do we want to talk about the Rover, the other version, or do we?
Havoc Rover, I personally
Okay,
can't
so-
because I only played it in the story.
Havoc Rover being in
I think Havoc
tier.
Rover is correct.
Okay, so tier 1 would be technically be like A tier. Yeah,
Yeah.
Havoc Rover is actually really good.
The reason why I think it's correct is because the character in and of itself is like pretty as far as for their damage is like pretty reliable, and they're like their sound meter at the bottom, you can with their skill you can increase the duration of that damage time. So when you fill up that bar and then you do like your heavy attack to activate the like the extra damage bonus, you can just like keep basic attacking and then you use the skill and it increases the time. So their like field time is really good.
The
I
funny,
think that their damage is pretty solid, and the ult
yeah.
does so much damage.
Oh yeah. In the trial, it hits like 14k in the trial.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what they were feeding that Rover, but that's pretty impressive. And that's at S2. This is A tier basically at S2. Do you think at S6 she'll be 0.5?
I think so.
Probably, yeah. If she's hitting 14k at S2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's S0 in the trial. Yeah, I don't even know
Oh
what
yeah,
S2 can be.
probably. Yeah, 14k. Yeah. I gotta read those Eidolons. But yeah, I agree. Nutty character, super fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Jian. So I ran the new simulated universe with Jian, and now that I have like S1, I can like there's a buff you can get where every time you use your skill, it recharges the duration of his ult, so you just stay inside like dragon mode the entire time. And since I have 2
my
charges,
gosh.
I infinitely stay in dragon mode. That shit is so fun. Oh my gosh. Simulated
Sounds
universe for
like
this
such a
game is
blast.
crazy. Yeah, that was so fun. That was a blast. Yinlin is gonna be in T0. That's all I can say about that. I don't really know too much except that she's a great support for, or a great hybrid for Calcharo.
Calcharo.
But
Yep.
moving down to our boy, Mortefi.
Mortefi?
Mortefi, whatever you want to call him. 0.5
Mortefi.
at S0.
Exactly. One of the greatest off-field damage dealers in the game.
100%.
Honestly, okay, I feel like because we don't have access to Yinlin, I would
Yeah.
put him in tier 0. Bro is correct.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, this is at tier 0.
Well, this is S0
sorry,
as
S0.
well. I have him at like S1, I think, and then at S4 he gets like 7 seconds added to his Xingqiu swords, basically his Xingqiu dragon thing. So
I think bro is like super good.
he's really good for a 4-star character too.
I think it's the most. he might be the most versatile 4-star character in my opinion.
I agree with that.
I think you're gonna almost use him on every single team.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, yep. That's what I've been doing. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, he definitely deserves to be there. Eidolon's, I would say at S4, he's probably T0. Honestly,
Yeah,
like he's nuts. I can't speak on Senwa. I have her at S1, but I haven't built her yet.
Same.
I saw some. No, somebody's played with her, and I hear she's like she's in T0.5, so she has to be pretty good. Snowy, I know you played with her a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this guy that I found on YouTube that showed like a combo where you can basically infinitely like chain combo them in the air. It's super cool.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
As long as you have enough stamina.
yeah, she freezes enemies, right? Slows them down, but the other big part I use her is the 38% basic attack damage after she uses her ultra skill. Just pairs super well with Jian. Just makes them super fucking good. Just make busting out crazy damage.
Yeah, isn't
I don't really use it for anything else.
Doesn't once you use his ult, doesn't it his basic attacks aren't they converted to heavy attacks though? Or is it still buff that?
Who, Jian?
Yeah, when you use his ult, it turns into heavy attacks.
It's heavy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like for the normal play. I don't know. I just keep rotating between my supports and hybrids. I can't find who I like yet.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I literally half of the day I play Calcharo, half of the day I play Jian, half of the day I play Panda Girl, half of the day I play Donjin. Yeah, I feel it. Moving down from hybrids, this is criminal. This is criminal in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, this is criminal. This is literally like this is you had everything right, Pridwin, until this right here. This is criminal. Jianshin at S0?
Yeah.
In T1? No.
She should be higher.
She should be at least, at the very least, 0.5. She's nuts, especially when it gets to those floors of the, I don't even know what to call it, but the like new Spiral Abyss thing where you can't use the same characters. You're gonna need someone that's you know, like if you have Verena on one side, you're gonna want a shielder on the second side, and then she also has very, very good damage. Not to mention she can suck enemies in, parry anything in the game with her skill. She's nuts, and she gives you a really big shield. Like, I don't know, man.
And it heals you.
And it heals you. It heals you over time. Like, I don't think she should be in T1. Not at all.
Yeah, I think
yeah, T1 is fucked up for her.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. That is criminal.
This is the first character that I got, and I've been using her pretty much the whole time. And she's correct. You put her with Mortefi, and that combo that Gotcha Smack just said is actually insane.
Oh yeah,
it's so strong. You guys want to talk about Spectral Rover?
So Spectral Rover, I actually like Spectral Rover a little bit more than like Havoc Rover, especially because I was running her with Donjin at first, and the slow's really nice on the outro. That's a really nice. So, and that's at S5. They have her in A tier at S5. I think I have mine at S5. I should. What do you think about that? I haven't played too much with her after getting like Eidolons, so I don't really know how good she is at S5.
I don't have S5.
The second I got my first S5, I just swapped them out.
Yeah.
I just haven't used the Rover since.
But I mean, that would technically still be like A tier, but that's for a main character. It's still really good. Still really good. Seems like a main character is gonna be pretty decent in this game. She does have some teams she's like very, very good in, so I think that's fine. Thing is though, is like we've gotten so many pulls that everyone probably has like 3 5 stars, so no one's like really using her. So you gotta take that into account. But moving down on the hybrids list, we have Alto. I have him. I have not built him or played with him. Neither have I played with what's his name? Yanwu.
Yanwu. I played Yanwu, and Yanwu, he can do like really solid damage. Like I think it was like the Tower of Adversity. I was doing that and I was using him, and his ultimate is like actually does a lot of damage. It kind of reminds me of it's a character from Genshin Impact. It's like Rossley or whatever. He's like an ice character.
Yeah.
His
fist,
ultimate is like the same concept, but his ult does like a lot of damage.
Okay. I did his trial before this video, so I did see that damage, and he also leave like this totem behind, and
oh yeah, the totem's good.
Yeah, and when you have his like resonance thing charge, I guess he like consumes the totem because you hold down skill. I guess he consumes it, and it becomes like, I'm not really sure exactly what that does, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It just does more damage.
So that would, and that's at S0, and you get this guy for free. I have him at S1, so I wonder how. Do you know how much better he gets with Eidolons?
I don't know. I only have him at S0 as well, but
okay.
Dude is like, he's really good in my opinion. I think he's pretty solid. And I feel like he's really easy to build because you just put like trash. Like,
he scales with defense.
You just slap.
That's one thing we forgot to mention. Yeah, he scales with defense, and then I have that. He's just the hand things, what do they call them, the greaves or whatever, the gauntlets. Yeah. Like I have the defense scaling one at like S5 or whatever. I've got so many. So yeah, I guess I could build him. Yeah, the purple one, because it's on the weapon banner. It's on the weapon banner.
That's insane.
Yeah, because I'm trying to currently pull the weapon for Calcharo and Gian, so I've been getting nothing but those gauntlets. But
same, dude.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about support tier?
So we don't know too much about Alto, but as far as the support tier, T0, Verena, I agree.
That's fair.
Yeah, off-field damage, great healing. It's like nothing much you can ask. Nothing more you can ask for from a healer. Yeah,
she heals. Yeah. She has off-field damage. Her slide, it has like really good frames on it. Like I will swap out and parry enemies like mid-attack because it's like so fast.
Yeah, it is actually really fast.
So yeah, you can. She's actually really cracked. She's definitely deserves to be in the T0 tier. We have no one in T0 in the 0.5 tier, but I'm sure that'll change in the future. And then in T1, Baizhi.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I mean, we all played with her at the beginning.
Yeah, I played with her in the beginning.
She's pretty good.
She has good damage. She has good healing. I'm pretty sure she heals off field as well.
Yeah.
So,
she's like Verena, but just like nerfed a little bit.
Yeah, she's
4-star Verena.
Yeah, she's Team Verena. We have Yangyang.
Yeah.
T1. I played with her at the beginning, obviously. I liked her too. She reminds me of like little baby Kazuha.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an S0
pretty
too.
Strong.
And that's an S0 for both of these characters being in like A tier. So with Eidolons, they might move up. So it seems like characters in this game are just like really good. And then we get down to T3 tier. With Talchi.
They just did it wrong.
It does say she possesses a deepened multiplier for resonant skill damage. Based on our research, the only main DPS that deals large amounts of resonance skill is Shixia, whose performance isn't a match due to her damage dealers. So due to her, basically because no one can take advantage of her bonus, they're keeping her down there, and she might get moved up once the character is able to take advantage of that. That's basically what they're saying. It's up top in the change log. But yeah, that's it. I've been enjoying the game. The game's incredible. I've been playing the game a lot, probably too much. Remember to touch grass, guys. Remember to touch grass every once in a while.
True.
You guys have any other thoughts or anything?
No, I'm
looking forward.
This game is good.
Oh, I'm so happy it's good. I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to more banners to pull on, new regions with new echoes. I'm sure that's going to be there in the future. More in-game content. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. That's it from me, Snowy, AJ. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the video, and I see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Later.
Later.